Let me ask you something, and I want you to answer honestly. What if the life you're living right now isn't even yours? What if it's the life fear built for you? The life pain convinced you to settle for? And here's the real tragedy. What if you already know that, but you're too scared to face it? Every man, at some point in his life, reaches a silent crossroads. A moment where the world keeps spinning, the noise continues, but deep down, something cracks. You look in the mirror and you don't recognize the man staring back. You've become a ghost, not dead, just unchosen. You've buried your dreams under excuses. You've wrapped your truth in comfort. And slowly, day by day, you've betrayed yourself. This speech isn't about motivation, it's about confrontation. Because there's a decision, the most important decision of your life, that you keep delaying. And the longer you delay it, the deeper your soul sinks. The more time you waste pretending you're okay, but you're not okay. You're exhausted, you're unfulfilled. You're pretending that someday you'll finally live the life you were meant to. But brother, someday is a lie. Someday never comes. And if you don't make that decision now, life will decide for you. And trust me, life doesn't choose gently. So what is this decision? It's the decision to finally stop being the version of yourself that the world accepts and start becoming the version of yourself that you respect. It's the decision to stop living to survive and start living to matter. And the reason most people avoid this decision is because it's terrifying. It means walking away from comfort. It means losing people who only loved the weaker version of you. It means confronting your past, facing your trauma. It means holding yourself accountable. And that kind of honesty, it can break a man, but it can also build one. Right now, you're probably living a story that someone else wrote. Maybe it was your parents. Maybe it was your culture. Maybe it was that one heartbreak that shattered you and you never really came back. Maybe it was the failure that convinced you weren't enough. But I want you to understand something. Pain doesn't give you permission to hide. The world will not stop breaking you until you stand up and say, no more. How many more mornings are you going to wake up and feel empty? How many more nights are you going to lie there, staring at the ceiling, wondering where it all went wrong? How many more years will you let pass before you realize you've been alive, but never really living? There's a fire inside you. You know it. It's that quiet anger you feel when someone underestimates you. It's that silent scream when you see others doing what you were born to do. It's the ache in your chest when you think about what your life could have been if only you had chosen yourself. You don't need more time. You don't need more motivation. You need to decide. And that decision is to step into your power, regardless of who it offends, regardless of how uncomfortable it is, regardless of who leaves, mocks, doubts, or abandons you. Because if they leave when you rise, they were never meant to be there. You were not born to blend in. You were not born to be agreeable. You were not born to die with your greatness still buried in your bones. There's a reason you feel that restlessness, that emptiness, that pain. It's not weakness, it's a warning, a signal from your soul, begging you to wake up, begging you to stop living in denial. Because you can lie to the world, but you can't lie to your own reflection. The world doesn't need more people who play it safe. The world needs men who are willing to burn their past to build their truth. Men who are no longer okay with being average. Men who choose purpose over popularity, growth over comfort, legacy over approval. And yes, you'll lose people. You'll lose friends. You'll even lose the version of yourself that once felt like home. But what you gain is something far greater. You gain peace. You gain clarity. You gain a life you don't have to escape from. You gain nights where you sleep like a man who respects his own choices. You gain mornings where you wake up with fire in your chest instead of shame in your gut. Because here's the truth. There is no greater pain than the pain of a man who knew what he could have become and never did. There is no heavier regret than looking back and realizing you were the only thing standing in your way. And there is no stronger force than a man who finally decides that enough is enough. You've waited long enough. You've hoped long enough. You've apologized for who you are long enough. Now it's time to rebuild. Not someday, not when it's convenient. Right now, rebuilding your life isn't a feeling, it's a decision. A ruthless, emotional, final decision to no longer be the man who settles, shrinks, or hides. It's the moment you burn the backup plan. It's the moment you delete the distractions. It's the moment you walk into the unknown, not because it's safe, but because it's true. And I know it's scary. I know it's lonely. But so is living a life that doesn't belong to you. You will suffer either way. You will struggle either way. So choose the struggle that leads to greatness, not the one that keeps you small. People might not understand you. Let them misunderstand. You're not building your life for their approval. You're building it for your peace, people. Might call you selfish. Let them call you names. Because choosing yourself isn't selfish. It's sacred. There comes a time when a man must become who he was always meant to be. Not for applause, not for validation, but because the alternative is spiritual death. This is your time. This is your moment. And this is your decision. Make it before it's made for you. Because the most dangerous place a man can live is in indecision. It kills dreams silently. It rots potential while pretending to be patient. It whispers maybe later until life screams, too late. Don't let it be too late. The man you could become is not waiting forever. He's watching you right now, waiting for the moment. You choose him. So let this be the day you stop betraying yourself. Let this be the day you stop calling fear wisdom. Let this be the day you stop hiding behind what-ifs and start chasing what's possible. Stand up, look your pain in the face, and declare, I'm not him anymore. Not the quitter, not the coward, not the comfort seeker. I am the fire. I am the builder. I am the one who decides. And I just made my decision.